Hey, welcome back to another day, another vlog, and a busy day today. Busy. There's a lot to talk about, so I want to try and get through it as much as I can. I don't want to be here too long. Yeah, we'll try and get through it quickly. Good news is the video's going really well. Photos started the video. I should have it hopefully finished today, so it should be up. No dramas for Friday night. I can't see any issues unless there's something happens in post-production. But it's all looking good and pretty happy with how it does look. So very exciting. Now, big news. I got to leave the room. Never been so excited about someone sticking a cotton bud up my nose in my life. I got to walk today, and as I said to the doctor when I got there, she asked how was your day, how's lockdown. I said it's a little bit surreal walking out of a room where you haven't actually seen a physical person. Like you can see them walking down the street from the balcony. That's fine. You can see, but you're not there. You're not part of that. And I actually felt a little weird. It sort of felt like I was on a different planet walking down the street to go to the hospital, the Royal Perth Hospital, to get checked out, to do my test, 12-day test, and it felt weird as hell. So, yeah, but my legs were sore, walking, only 1.7 Ks, but legs were sore when I got there. It was a little, but it was really nice to just be able to actually just walk, like just to get the hell out of this room. Locked in a room for 2 weeks straight is no fun. Ton of work to do. Work wasn't a problem, but legs were just my body was just locking up. Everyone's like, you can do sit-ups and push-ups, but like it's your legs. Like you can't run around a epoxy room like this. You'll end up breaking something or hurting yourself doing something stupid. Yeah, it was not fun at all, and yeah, it was fantastic to get out, but it felt really alien-like. I don't know. It just didn't feel like I was in the right place. So very weird. Oh, just lost a light. 2 secs. So yeah, but look, good to get out. Waiting for results on that. So it means I've only got 2 days left after today, and then I should be able to go back up to site, ready for work next week. So super pumped about that. Now, on tech-wise, there's a fair bit. So we're going to try and get through this as soon as I can. Just bear with me. Just get all the notes up. Now, first of all, quickly, that DJI, I got an email. DJI has announced a release on the 8th of September. It's called High Five. And well, 2021, 8th of September, 11 p.m. UTC plus 10. So I'm assuming that's going to be American time. I'm not 100% sure. Just check on YouTube. They'll have a video there. You'll be able to set a reminder if you subscribe to them. But yeah, so the 8th of September, that'll be that gimbal, I'd say, is going to be announced. So it looks like everything was pretty much spot the dog on that. Now, big news today, a channel called Dronemodelismo. He doesn't speak a word of English, so you'll have to translate it. Has got some photos. He's sort of made them look like a drawing, or the drawings of the actual item, or this leak photos of the new Mavic 3. Now, it's not a whole body. Like the main difference is there's an image, and you'll see it in the thumbnail, of the new camera system on the front. So why does that keep falling down? 2 secs. Oh, we're having logistical problems today. My light doesn't want to play the game. It's slipping off the couch. If you see where we're working, you'd go, it's really bush league. Sorry, yeah. So Dronemodelismo, he's got a whole video on it. Mavic 3. It's a new twin lens design. So we had the zoom and we had the Hasselblad lens, the big square lens. Well, this looks like it's a twin lens, one being a small zoom and then a 24mm. I think it's a 24mm for the main lens. Now, he's talking about also an adapter that would go to make it a 16mm lens on the front. So you can have a wide 16, or you can have a 24mm with variable aperture, or a 7x zoom on the zoom lens above. Little boxy shape. Also to have a lock-in thing, so you don't need that stupid plastic thing that you have on the front of the Mavics now. It'll have a automatic locking system, so lock the gimbal when you're traveling and putting it away, so that's pretty darn cool. Lower camera, 5.7K 24mm f2.8 magic, great for low light, for sunsets, all that great stuff. 5.7K, going to be amazing for video. That's going to bring it up to around about this, similar to the Ortel's 6K sensor. So look, going to be fantastic. Apple ProRes format support, so that's another good feature for the editors on the editing side, make it a hell of a lot easier to deal with the files. 1 terabyte of internal memory, which is fantastic. You're going to need that with the big file, with a 6K sensor. You're going to be shooting at a lot. More than 40-minute fly time, which is just insane. That is magic. So 3 batteries get you 40, 80, 120. That's pretty darn good. 2 hours, 3 batteries, 2 hours full flight time. You can get a lot of work done on that. Again, 40 minutes of nearly 6K video. You're gonna need that 1 terabyte. So that's really, really good. 5,000 or 6,000 milliamp battery, saying he's not 100% sure on that. Batteries rear mounted like the Mini 2s, and the gimbal now is the automatic lock. Doesn't know how it does it, and it's going to have the same radio setup as the Air 2S, which actually, handpiece wise, that's the same as the Air 2S, the handpiece. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same as the Mini 2S, that one handpiece. But I think it's OcuSync 3 for the Air 2S, so that'll go into the Mavic 3. So you'll get that, I think it's 12K range or whatever for video 10Ks for video transmission, and 12 or something for the flight. So look, really, really good. And also a new smart controller is going to be released. So that's been out for a while, the old DJI smart controller. Benny from work's got one, and they're actually quite good, but phones are now brighter and probably more functions in them than what that was. It's now a bit old. So good to see they're going to release a new one of them. I'm assuming it's going to be super mega bright for those daylight jobs when you're working with a drone. That would make a massive difference. And then obviously what it's compatible with and whatever function that allows in there. By having that smart controller, then can I go to my Mini 2 and have tracking ability? That would be good if they could put that into the controller, the tracking part, some sort of locator or something. Be very, very cool. So look, that's going to be huge. No mention on prices or anything else. That's just a bit of a feel. There's some other features and specs obviously that come on that, but this is the first real indicator of what we could be getting, and look, pretty excited about that. It's been a long time coming for Mavic fans, and I guess drone people in general, to see what they were going to bring out next. So hopefully for Christmas this year, fingers crossed. Now, Nakashita has reported that the next 2 Canon lenses will be RF 16mm 2.8 and a 100 to 400. Hasn't given us the aperture on that. Both non-L lenses, which is super mega important, because as we all know, L lenses cost in Australia $3,500 to $4,000. So being a non-L lens, realistically, I would say that 100 to 400 should be around the $1,500 to $1,600 mark. That would be nice. And then the 16 would be around $1,000, I would guesstimate. That would be a nice sort of ballpark figure, I'd hope. No prices at all. Obviously 16mm 2.8 landscape. This is 2 landscape lenses without a doubt. You got a 16mm 2.8, so you can do astrophotography, you can do your indoor housing if you're doing house photography. Architectural is the word I'm looking for. If you're a real estate agent or anything like that, doing that sort of work, so that'll be super, super handy. And that 100 to 400, magic. I'm actually looking at an EF version of this at the moment, and they're about 1200 second hand. So an RF, if that's 1600, to get that extra speed out of the focus and the extra abilities out of the RF, it might be worth me saving up a little bit more to go for that. So super excited about that. Hopefully, now we're in September 1 today, I think it is. Yeah, 1st of September too. So look, Tech-Tember is here. This is the month. We know we've got Apple coming. We know we've got some other beautiful things coming. We've got DJI on the 8th. We've got Apple on the 14th. When is Canon going to start popping all these lenses? Plus the R3, we're expecting a lot out of them. is Tech-Tember the month that Canon starts giving us what we've asked for. So that would be pretty cool. Now, Moment, you would have heard of Moment. They do the little lenses for your iPhones, Samsungs, whatever, little film lenses for video, mobile video. They've got bigger and better. They sell a lot of stuff on their stores now. They're a really good company. I've bought a couple of things off them and no dramas. Well, they've got a new app out. It's basically a mobile video Lut app. So I guess if you go to things like Instagram where you get your presets and stuff on it and you get the different effects, well, just imagine that. So if you take a video of your kid's birthday, or if you do a lot of video footage and vlogging on your phone, this app allows you to put pre-made cinematic LUTs on there and effects to, I guess, bring your video up to the next level, which is pretty darn good. Most LUTs you can get free, but you've got to have the software like Premiere Pro or whatever you're using in a professional manner to add those LUTs on or make your own. So this is pretty cool. It's does do a monthly. It does have a monthly charge, and you get 3 days for free on the monthly, and you can cancel out if you don't want it. If you do that's a yearly charge. On the monthly charge, you've got it's $7 a month, $44 for a year, or you can go lifetime and get 110. There's only a 3-day trial on the yearly, the $44. So just be careful to get that one to make sure if it's not for you, to get rid of it before 3 days. It's not a lot of time. Ideally, it would have been better if it was like 7 days to give people a chance to try it out. So you might have to pre-plan that one before you hit the go button. But look, it could be for you. And I went and had a quick look at the Apple Store to see what they were selling and what it was all about. And it does have a lot of different LUTs and features and stuff. So if you're not into that, but you do want to make your footage a little bit better, well, it's a great option to try out, definitely. Now, Range Rover. Range Rover with the SVR version. We know what they're like. That was the fastest SUV on the planet for a little bit until the Lamborghinis and all that got into them. Look, it's a great luxury car. It's probably on the luxury side, it's probably the cheapest part of the luxury when you compare it to the Lamborghinis and all the others. So, yeah, it's still expensive, not a cheap car. Well, the SVR is a beast. They've currently got the SVR, then there's a carbon edition. The photo is a carbon because that looked really sick. I had to put that photo up. That's got a carbon fiber body and everything and the big scoops on the front. Well, they've got another model coming out, and it's the best of it's even above the carbon model, which sells in the States. It's called the Ultimate. It is the top of the wazoo, 575 horsepower, 516 foot-pound of torque, 0 to 104.3 seconds, and it'll do over 280 k's an hour, which is just crazy for an SUV. I can't imagine too many people out there going to take the kids for a 280 kilometre an hour drive, plus losing your license with all the epoxy speed cameras. So a little bit weird. Now, it's, as I said, it's gone above. The Carbon series is already insane with what you get with it, but the Ultimate's got even more in it. Plus, it's got bespoke. You can pick your colours, pick your leather, and you can go through their bespoke program for that as well. So it's got a lot more to stuff to it about it. My only issue I have with it, other than because it looks amazing, and if I could afford it, I'd definitely love to have one. They look I love that SVR. It's one of the best looking SUVs you can get, without a doubt, I think. No electric, no hybrid version. Now, I'm pretty sure Range Rover is still owned by BMW. They've got a lot of electric and a lot of hybrid action going on. Strange to bring out a new model, especially SUV. Now, I say that because SUV, you don't have to worry. No one cares about weight. No one cares about size. So you have the ability to put a really large battery pack in there without really annoying someone. You could have a flat-based bottom, massive amounts of batteries, as long as you've got that back so they can put their esky in the back and their riding gear or camera gear or whatever they take into the shops, and then seats for the kids to bolt the kids in. Look, you really can't go wrong. It's all about leather and luxury. And part of luxury is noise. You don't want noise. You want super quiet cabins and all that. An electric car gives you that tenfold. Plus, with an electric SUV, it would be 10 times faster than even this 4.3 seconds, which is crazy for probably a 2-ton plus car. So I thought it's strange that they haven't done that. I'm assuming this may be the last one and then they go into the electric. Yeah, because luxury cars realistically are where that electric revolution could easily slide into, because they don't care about, as I said, they don't care about weight and proportions or realistically speed, but you're going to get that anyway with any electric. But you're going to get a lot extra weight with the batteries, and more batteries, longer range, more performance, more things you can do with it, and this would have been the perfect example. So Ultimate, I don't think it should be called the Ultimate. I think once they come out with an electric quad or twin motor or quad motor, one motor per wheel, just crazy town, you'll end up doing like 2 seconds in one of these things, and that's probably where Ultimate should have stayed for. But if you've got the cash, it's going to be around 200 grand Australian. It's by no way means cheap, but probably cheaper than, say, a Lamborghini version, or a what's the other one, the Bentley Bentayga or whatever it is, which is about 400 or 500 grand each for those suckers. But definitely very nice indeed. Now, last but not least, boys over at Ingaf just released a new transition pack. Go support friends of the channel. They are great mates, and always good to see them when they're offering out free stuff. It's a travel transition pack, so it'd be perfect if you are doing some editing to whack something on to help you out. If you're not into LUTs and making your own, go see the boys. They've got a lot there that are free, which is crazy. Yeah, they keep doing it. And, well, go and check them out. Sign up on their newsletter, and they'll send you all this great information that is always helpful. And, yeah, help support them. They're some great supporters of this channel, and I do appreciate it. And, yeah, go help the family out. No worries. And it's free. Like, you can't go wrong. What do you do? Okay, that's it for me. Go and get some merch off me too. I will see you all again tomorrow. Stay safe, stay sound, and yeah, get the legs back. It's gold. Wicked. Well, if you're coming this way, that way, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.